you are new here, welcome. I am the Apocrypha. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you will consider joining this little soul family that we have going on here. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. I'm always so fucking grateful for you guys to return. I'm always so grateful for new and returning subscribers. I'm so grateful for people who are just crossing paths, just coming and going. Thank you. No matter what your reason is, thank you for being here. As always, disclaimers, information, and decks are in the description box down below. If you are new, please have a look at least at the disclaimers so you can get an idea of how tarot reading works if you've never watched one before. If you are new, please have a look. Thank you all so much for being here, and I want you to know that I always really, truly, deeply appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So today, I want to start with another dragon, because I love dragons. I know I'm not the only one. Let me know, comment below, I'm curious. If you also love dragons a lot, or comment below what your favorite animal is or something. I'm curious. So let's see. We have Universe, and I'll pull out another one, Earth Chalice. Kind of feel like another one wants to come out. Nutrition. Okay. I'm curious. We have Hope on the top, and underneath we have Self-Worth. Okay. So this is a new deck, so I will be reading a little bit off of the book. But first, I want to say what I am getting the feeling for. So what this Universe card gives me the feeling of is like the universe is trying to let you know, this dragon is trying to let you know that there's more to life than meets the eye. There's more to everything that is going on in your life than what you can perceive right now in this moment. And that's okay. It's only natural that we can only see up into where we are. It's not until we're up here on some higher platform that we're able to look off into the distance and see from a wider lens. So what this card is telling us here is not only is it important for you to look forward to and start planning towards your future and what it is that you want to build for yourself, but it's also important to realize that you are never alone, and that the universe is always with you because you are a part of the universe. You are one with the universe, and the universe is one with you. So naturally, you will never be apart from the universe because the universe is within you. So what this is also telling me here is that there's also a need to continue to delve deeper into yourself, to find the universe within you. I feel like there's a lot that wants to be spoken about, a lot that is ready for you to tap into and learn, but there's kind of this perspective that it's too far, it's too hard to reach, like off in the distance. Oh well, someday I'll become this, or someday, this will be my path, or it's time to start. And I saw 444 right as I looked up. 4 is the number of stability, and I was about to say it's time to start actually taking the actions and making those plans to move forward and pursuit of what you feel called to in this lifetime. Let's see, with this Earth Chalice. Well, actually, let me read from the book for this universe card first, and then I'll move to the next. So, let's see. I hope that everything is well. Actually, here's nutrition. I'm sorry to switch it up on you. I'll just continue and then I'll read. So the Earth Chalice. Earth Chalice to me is again saying and reiterating that stability, that foundation, that 444 energy that is trying to get your focus. I feel like you are a big dreamer, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's very important for us to be very, dreaming of the future and what it is that we want to create for ourselves. But it's also important for us to hear what this card is saying is to focus on balance. We want what is in front of us, what perhaps we cannot see in the moment. But what is important is how can we get there? What can we do now while we're waiting and looking ahead? What can we do right here, right now, in order for this to come true or to come faster to us? So what this is telling me is it's time to... I just heard it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. It's like from Nacho Libre. I digress. I love that movie. But anyway, so in all seriousness, it's time to lay down, let the roots grow. For your plan needs a practical approach to it. It's time for you to start building your foundation so that you can start moving forward and allowing these beautiful opportunities to come into your life. It's important for you to clear away what no longer resonates with you in order to create space for all these beautiful new blessings that are trying to come into your life. This Earth Chalice here just reminded me of like sand, and I started thinking about sand castles, and I'm thinking like you want to build a sand castle. What you want is a castle. What you dream of is a castle. But what you're building right now is a sand castle. It's not a real castle. It's not what you can actually live in, so to speak. And I don't mean this literally, but if this resonates with you literally, then take it as it resonates. But I mean this kind of as a metaphor. You have these big dreams and you're trying to create them, but right now you perceive it as though you're just building sand castles rather than actually taking real building materials such as wood and nails, screws, like all these things, tubes, pipes, all of that. So I feel like what this is saying here is, in regards to that practical plan that you need, is to actually start looking into and perhaps researching or making plans as to how it is that you're going to actually create this. And know that it's going to take time to create. So with this universe card, I'm seeing like the star card. It's making me think of the star card. It's making me think of, even the world card. Ending old cycles, creating new cycles. This card is making me think of the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is like planting the seed and knowing that you're going to have to water them, feed them, nurture them, make sure they're getting enough sun, but they're not getting too wet, but that they have just the right amount of moisture. Whatever the case is, the Seven of the Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles is saying that you're gonna have to put in the work, the time, the commitment towards this goal. And the Eight of Pentacles is also saying you're gonna have to be practicing. So you're gonna have to be working towards what you want. What you want is a big goal, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you are capable of achieving that, but you need to have a practical plan. You need to be real with yourself and be like, okay, if I want to build a house to live in, what materials do I need? So you can build a house out of sand, but you can't live in that sand house. I mean, you could if you use, as your walls, and it depends where you live, depends on what kind of structure you're trying to build, but I think you get the idea that I'm trying to say here. It's time for you to focus on what materials you need and how you can practice to make this plan become something more tangible and real. You have to put in the time, the effort, the dedication, the work into making this dream come true. Nutrition. I think this card is kind of like speaking for itself. It's a beautiful dragon. I love dragons. Anyway, so again, this is bringing forward the kind of like the world card vibe that I'm saying, end of cycles. But here is something so beautiful. We see this little creek, this lake, all these trees. We see the dragon here that is going to drink some water. We see all this bush, these ferns. It's a very beautiful card, and it's making me think now, because I see so much green, it's making me think of the heart chakra. I saw 1221 right as I looked up, and I was saying that. So, excuse me. The thing about the heart chakra and this nourishment, nutrition, excuse me, I'm seeing that it's time for you to nurture your heart. It's time for you to take care of your heart. It's time for you to realize how strong your heart is and how much you do go with the flow and how beautiful your heart is and how pure it is. How close to nature your heart is. Even if you feel far away, even if you feel distant, even if you feel like you're struggling. 13, 3 and 1 make 4, 4 and 4. Stability, again, even though you're looking for stability, know that you have stability and you have nature in your heart. Nutrition, what this is telling me is the obvious, of course. Be more consciously aware of your nutrition. Be aware, are you getting enough nutrients? Are you eating healthy? For example, I am a vegetarian, and people tend to automatically assume that all vegetarians or vegans are healthy, and that's not true. For example, French fries are vegan as long as it's not, fried in lard. French fries are vegan doesn't mean that they're healthy. There are certain things that you can eat. How could I say? Just because you're a vegan or a vegetarian doesn't mean that you're healthy. And I'm speaking from experience. So what I'm trying to say here is no matter what your dietary needs are, if you have a lot of allergies, or if you have, let's say you can only eat a specific kind of diet, or you're a vegetarian, or you're a vegan, pescatarian, whatever the case is, it's saying to find that balance within yourself. And I just looked at this card. I looked up at my camera, and for a quick moment, I saw kind of like this nest, as if this was a nest and this was like a bird with an egg or something, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry if I'm kind of going all scattered. Going back to nutrition, it's important to find that balance within your nutrition, to making sure that you are getting all of the proper nutrients that you need in order to help fuel you with energy, and for that energy to be used towards what it is that you are trying to create. You cannot create something stable and beautiful and strong if you have no energy to create it. So be aware of your sleeping patterns. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you're getting enough like food, proper nutrients, protein. That's the word that I was looking for when I paused. It's important for you to find this balance in order for you to have more energy, in order for you to even create what it is that you're trying to create. So going back to what I was saying earlier, when I looked up at my camera and I saw a nest, this is also telling me it's important for you to focus on not only what is inside of you, but what is around you. I feel like it's important for you to clear out the nest. Make sure that the nest is clean. So this is saying to create space mentally, emotionally, physically, in all of the ways possible that you can, in order for these new blessings to come into your life, in order for you to have more time, more space, and all of that you need to create more energy, to create your stability, to have a beautiful surrounding that feels strong to you, that feels beautiful, that feels flowing, that feels nurturing and caring, and that feels like a breath of fresh air. Whatever your domain looks, however you want your house to look, however you want your room to look, I would say decorate it. Decorate it, clean it up, switch it up, move furniture around, get things going. I mean, the spring is coming as well, so perhaps this is also saying it's time to do that spring cleaning, not only in your physical surroundings, but in your mind as well. It's important for you to release any stress, anxieties, worries, concerns, fears, pressure that you feel, and it's important to clear that out. So I feel like I kind of went on tangents, but I hope that I'm making sense here. So let's read what these cards actually are about. So, nutrition. You are aware of the importance of diet and nutrition. If you draw this card, think long and hard about the subject. If you are a vegetarian, make sure you're getting all the important nutrients you need. I'm laughing because that's exactly, I mentioned that. And I mentioned I am a vegetarian, and I know the importance of making sure that, you know, just because you're a vegetarian or a vegan doesn't mean that you're automatically healthy. You still have to figure out ways to make sure you're getting enough nutrients, and it really can affect your health if you don't do it in a good way, in a healthy, stable, understanding way of how nutrients is required in your body. Anyway, I digress. Have your blood iron and key vitamin levels checked. Change your diet for a month and try to eat light-filled foods. Distinguish between food that keeps you alive and food that truly nourishes. Base half of your diet on foodstuffs. It said foodstuffs. On foodstuffs that have life within them, such as fresh fruit and vegetables. Bread is a staple food, but an apple provides nourishment for life. Both are important. So do not make any judgments. Eat lots of herbs during this time. You have drawn this card as it is important for you to be powerful, healthy, and clear on your path right now. Connect with the green dragon, look at it properly, and give thanks. It is watching over you and wants to show you where the powerful vibrations from holy plants come from. Meditate with it and allow it to show you these places. You can absorb the vibrations from valuable herbs via your light body. Let a light-filled part of you take a journey on this incredible, beautiful dragon to the Amazon basin and other places where magical plants grow. Walk with it in your own neighborhood too, and enjoy the clear, truth-bearing vibrations that the dragon will bring you. Okay, so nutrition, that much is obvious. It also mentioned about iron levels, blood iron levels. Definitely that is important. If you feel very faint or you feel lightheaded, then make sure that you have enough iron in your blood, enough of a strong blood iron, healthy levels. If you're feeling lighthearted and stuff, go to the doctor, seek help. I'm not a doctor. Of course, I cannot, say what you have or anything like that. It's important that if you feel that you need help from a professional, that you go to that professional and you seek help. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Whether it is for something within the mental body or the physical body or the spiritual body, if you feel like you want to go to a shaman or the spiritual leader of sorts, then do so. Whatever it is that you can do that can make you feel cleansed and purified, and in order for you to feel ready to move forward. Earth Chalice, Alba. The queen of all dragons is white as freshly fallen snow, and her scales are set with thousands of sparkling diamonds. She is the guardian of the 4 holy chalices, the protector of the 4 elements, and warden of the holy hall of baptism in which these chalices stand. This very day, the Great White Queen has invited you to take part in a baptism in the element of earth. The baptism is a rite, a rebirth, a ritual cleansing. Baptism is the threshold from the old to a new way of being. Prepare yourself for this ritual by washing and dressing in white clothing. Prepare your room by lighting some candles and playing pleasant music. Make yourself comfortable. Lay the card on your heart and close your eyes. And so now it is saying things that you can do for you to kind of like a ritual that you can do. So I'll allow you to pause it if you want to read further. But I will read this last part. Let yourself fall. You sink down into the depths. The part of you that is hindering your personal ascension is now dying away. Leave this part deep down in the chalice of the earth. Take a deep breath and emerge from earth, the earth chalice, as one who has been reborn and resurrected, awaken into a new light. That's what I was talking about earlier as well, before even reading the book. I was saying how I feel like you're looking so far away and you feel like it's unobtainable. But you need to realize that you have to let certain things go, and you have to release what is no longer resonating with you in order for you to make way, to make room, to make space. You have to cleanse and purify what has been there, excuse me, in order for there to be space for something new. And this is saying, let yourself fall. You sink down into the depths. That part of you that is hindering your personal ascension is now dying away. And that's beautiful, because I feel like that's exactly what I was channeling earlier. And so this is a confirmation of this. So let's go to universe and see what universe has to say. I'm sorry if this reading has been pretty slow right now. It's already almost 30 minutes into the reading and I'm still on these cards. But I feel like a lot has been said. Just because you pull more cards doesn't necessarily mean that there's more depth in a specific reading, necessarily. Sometimes 3 cards want to come out and take the spotlight and talk the whole time. I digress. I'll still get more cards, don't worry. Universe. Your great mission is not limited to Lady Gaia. Lady Gaia, that's Mother Earth. Our Earth and its inhabitants. Beings in many worlds are in need of the light cast by you and your dragon. In need of your love and strength. We live in a wonderful time, a time of change. And it should be a time of transformation for you too. Transformation that brings ever greater deeds. Have no doubts either about yourself or your dragon. Doubts are shown by the shadows in your heart in order to gain power over us. Doubt can kill your dragon, removing it from your life entirely, as if it had never been there. Do not let this happen. Believe in the deep and ancient connection between your hearts. Fly with your dragon out into the endless void and protect every world and every dimension from the shadows and their power. One thing is certain, just as love ruled at the beginning, so it shall rule at the end, because we know deep in our hearts that love cannot be conquered. For as long as there are dragons and dragon riders, there will be hope and courage. Grow beyond yourself and have faith. Fly with your Fly to the planet Sirius, where there is a university for spiritual beings. You will find a good teacher there, and your dragon will help you. Go out and achieve great things. Interesting. Okay, so with that being said, I see that your eyes are set on the prize. You have your eyes set for something that you really want to build and create for yourself. And so this is saying it's time to go out, it's time to get it, and make sure that you're nurtured and you have the proper nutrients, so you have the proper amount of energy. Excuse me, I can't speak right now. The proper amount of energy so that you can manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. So let's pull some tarot. Okay, I feel like this card wants to come out. The World in reverse. I did mention the World. Let's see what these cards are. The Moon in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse. And I'll get 2 more. We have the Star card in reverse underneath. Wow. I did mention the World card and the Star card. Let's see. Alright. So, there's a lot of heavy energy here that I feel. And reversals are not necessarily a bad thing. So don't worry so much about that. So let's see here. We have the World card in reverse. So what this is telling me is, again, this is a confirmation of this feeling where you feel stuck and you feel like it's hard for you to reach what it is that you're trying to reach and to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest, because there's some circles, I'm sorry, some cycles in your life right now that you feel stuck in. So it's like, perhaps it's this lack of energy that you have, and this lack of energy could be due to, you know, not having a very strong, good, healthy diet and exercise, or whatever the case is, in order for you to have the energy to create what it is that you want to create. You're stuck in certain cycles, and I feel like this may be quite literally, you know, a part of nutrition, but you're also stuck in cycles of memories and past pains, traumas, the past. I did mention when I was talking about cleaning your environment, cleaning around you, and, you know, cleansing externally and internally, I did mention the emotional body as well. I believe I said mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, physical body. So I feel like there's still, not only is your energy being affected by your nutrition and by your diet and by your habit or choices in choosing not to be very proactive. Not only is that affecting you very strongly because it's affecting your energy levels physically. You've been feeling more drained, more sleepy, more exhausted, more tired. You want to sleep more. You've been sleeping maybe 10 hours lately, every other day or every day, and you still feel tired. It's probably because of your nutrition. And I'm not I'm not someone within that field, so I cannot help you in that regard, but I would definitely say it's very important for you to focus on your nutrition right now. Like, I'm gonna be the parent who's eat your broccoli. I just saw 3331. Eat your broccoli. I don't want to eat it. Like, you better eat it. It's good for you. You need it. You know, I'm imagine me like, eat your vegetables. Well, I would do that out of love, you know, and I would hope that you would do it for me too. So let's try to eat better. Let's try to be healthier. Let's try to release the anxieties that we're feeling within ourselves and our surroundings, and clearing out of what is around you physically, around you externally and internally, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's very important for us to cleanse this. I feel like there's a strong need for cleansing, and a strong need for progression in order to move forward. So I just noticed something right now that I find very interesting. And so these two cards, one has, like, if you look at it, it has like the sky, right? And this is the world card. So in the universe, in our universe, you would see Earth, right? And you would also see the moon, right? In the universe, that's what you would see in ours. And then I notice here with the chalice, we have two cards. Two cup within the cup, the suit of cups. So we have chalices here, and then over here we have these beings, these entities, these people. We have these energies. So I find that very interesting. I want to move this over here. This is that star card. Okay, so kind of, I'm sorry, very scattered today. 6 and 7 is a progression. Now these cards are in reverse. The 6 of Cups is usually about a reunion. It's about childhood. It's about reuniting with your inner child, reuniting with someone within childhood. Like, let's say someone you've known since childhood, and rekindling a friendship with them or something. It is in reverse though, so I'm seeing that perhaps you've been having struggles, challenges when it comes to rekindling relationships in your life right now. And that is definitely, I feel like, making you feel left out. So the 7 of Cups is about having choices. It's about having clouded judgment. It's about not seeing properly, not seeing correctly. 7 is a number of spirituality, and 6 is a number of love. So I'm seeing the progression here. I did mention earlier how it is important to not only be physically, feel physically healthy, but spiritually and mentally and emotionally as well. So the 6 of Cups in reverse is telling me focus on your emotional body. Focus healing your emotions. Focus on releasing anger, resentment, fear, anxiety. Focus on releasing any of those that you feel. And also focus on releasing mental fog. So if there's certain things that you've been wanting to do that you don't, but also within your spirituality. Cleanse and purify. Have that renewed energy when it comes to your emotions, your mental body, your spiritual body, as well as your physical body. I mean, we have earth, we have nutrition, universe. Again, this is all not only what is around you in the physical realm, but what is inside you. There's so much that is going into this, and I feel like you have been really feeling like out of balance and out of sorts. And definitely here with the Strength card in reverse and the Devil card upright, this is telling me that you have not been feeling strong. Actually, now that I think about it like this, quite literally, we have nutrition and we have Strength card in reverse. So you have not been taking care of your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual aspects of you. You have not been taking care of yourself. This is a serious wake-up call to you, to me too. I'm right here with you. For us, this is a serious call for us to be more to heal ourselves and to make sure that we're getting all of the nutrients that we need. This is kind of like that that motherly tough love saying like, okay, it's time to fucking get your shit together because you have been lacking in energy, lacking in strength, maybe physically, emotionally, mentally. There's a lot of unrest. There's a lot maybe lacking of sleep. Perhaps you don't even remember your dreams. When you get into your emotions or your mind, like you just feel cluttered, over encumbered, confused, anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, angry, sad, whatever the case is. But there's a need to focus on your strength, on building up that strength again. And with this Devil card, I feel like there's really, really something here, someone, something, whatever it is, that you have been allowing yourself to be focused on. Damn, actually, quite literally, the only card in this here, in the spread that we have here, that is upright is the Devil card. All the other ones are in reverse. So you have been really, really struggling and really, really at it. Really, you know, the universe, spirit, your guides, they see you. And I feel like they definitely want to tell you right here and right now that they're with you and they see you. They see this. They see your struggle and they want you to know, first and foremost, that you are strong enough. Second, they want you to know that they're always with you. And they're always trying to give you answers. They're always trying to help you and to be there with you. They're on this journey with you. It's not just her, it's not just the dragon. They're there together, looking off into the distance together. So what this is telling me is that your spirit guides, whoever it is that you work with, they're there with you. And they're always there with you. So they want you to know you're strong enough. We're right here with you. But it's time for you to, you know, focus on some shit for real. Like, be serious. We see you and we don't want to see you cry. We don't want to see you sad. And we're sorry. We're sorry that you are going through this. But instead of going through this with the perspective of, why is this happening to me? Go with this with the perspective of, what can I learn from this so that this doesn't happen again? I feel like the universe, your spirit guides are really trying to tell you that you have been, they see and they understand that you have been in this mental fog, in this very challenging moment in your life, and they see you and they're there with you, and they believe in you, and they know that you are capable of overcoming this. And I say, and this is me, I say you are capable because that is your free will. And that is something that the universe, that your spirit guides, that even if they're your angels, your demons, your ancestors, your whatever they are, they cannot do something without your permission, without your free will. If your free will is to stay in this energy, even though they're there with you and they're trying to help you out of it, if that is your free will, you choose to stay in it, then that is where it will be. But obviously, no one wants to stay in this energy. And it's obvious that you don't want to stay in this energy either. So what they're trying to get you to understand, or what I feel they're trying to get you to understand, is that you have to make that choice. you have to make that first step. Let's say, for example, I just kind of saw this in my mind. Excuse me. Let's say Spirit is over here and opens a door for you, and you're over here, and you see Spirit open that door, but you are over here. So Spirit is holding that door open for you, but Spirit cannot let go of that door, because that door, maybe it's a heavy door and it'll close behind Spirit if Spirit closes it. So Spirit is holding this door open for you who's over here. But this is what Spirit's trying to say. This is Spirit holding the door for you. You are over here. Spirit cannot get your ass and pull you through the door. Spirit's holding the door open for you. You have to take that step, and then that other step, and all those other steps in between to get through the door, so Spirit can close the door behind both of you. Spirit's holding the door open. That is Spirit meeting you halfway. That is already Spirit meeting you halfway. Spirit came through the door and is holding it open for you. All you have to do is walk. And that is so much easier said than done. And I understand, because, you know, I'm in the same boat in certain ways in my own life too. You know, and I think that we all get to this point at some point or another. We all get there where we feel so burdened and so caught up in someone or something else that doesn't even like do us any good, and why the fuck are we allowing that to leech off of us and like just leave us with nothing, high and dry? No, like it's time to step up for yourself. It's time to turn this around. That Strength card, to say no to those you know, emotions, memories, past traumas, all of that shit. To say no to that and to say, you know what, I am strong enough. I am going to take better care of myself in order for me to have energy to build my foundation, in order for me to soar and fly. I saw 4747 right as I looked up. I think this is a very strong message to get us to remember how important it is for us to really take care of ourselves. Let's see. Both of these cards came out in my last reading, so that's why I was like, because I saw this one, and this card is about moving forward. It's about releasing old patterns. This card is like the Six of Swords, moving forward. It's like the Eight of Cups, moving forward. It's like the World card, moving forward, ending old cycles. It's like the Star card. This is like the card of forward movement and trajectory in order to have what it is that you desire. So we have the Truth card, and what I was saying in the last reading is that you have the mirror. The mirror is you. You have to face the mirror. You have to face yourself, and you have to face your inner truth, and that's the only way that you can really progress and move forward. So definitely, if you feel called to watch my last reading, which was about shadow work, what was it called? Shadow work, healing, something. That one. I believe it has 4 cards up here: a pink dragon, a loved one, a black dragon with a red yellow eye, and then it had like 2 purple ones. Yeah, it's that reading. So You have the truth within you. You are a part of the universe. It's time for you to move forward, move away from what no longer serves you in order for you to reach your fullest potential. Friendship, like, know that there are what is it called? Kindred souls. There are people around you who are a part of your soul family and your growth, and it's important for you to forgive past situations, past people, scenarios, past friendships, and to move forward is very important. So I think I'll get one more of these. One more, please. From this deck. Oh, okay. Justice. Right, as I looked up, I saw 5111. Enlighten your load. Justice is about finding that balance that I was mentioning earlier. Finding that balance within you, the balance, that stability. Know that when you follow your heart and when you do your best in whatever it is that you feel called to do, know that justice will prevail, and that when you follow your heart, you follow your truth, you are creating balance in your life where you're able to balance, your dreams and your stability, balance what it is that you want versus what it is, how it is that you're getting there, how it is that you're going to manifest that into your life. Finding balance between, yourself, so you feel like you are worthy enough, you are good enough, you do have what you need, and for you to move forward, you need to balance out your health, your nutrition, your energy in order for you to move forward. You need to lighten up your load a lot. And here's the world again. So that's stressing again that world card, moving away from those vicious cycles that you may be telling yourself. And I'm curious what's up here. Well-being. So for your own well-being, you need to trust yourself and trust where you are right now, and for your own well-being to transform and transcend that energy that you feel stuck in. So I'll get 3 from here. One more. That's 2, but alright. Luck is on your side. Whatever you aim towards, know that it is coming towards you. You have to keep aiming towards it. You have to keep practicing and aiming towards your goals. If you want to hit the bullseye, you have to aim for it and practice. So let's see. Oh, I knew this. Okay, I didn't know, but I had a feeling this card would come out, so I'll read it after. But so the first 3 that came out, I thought it was 2. Interesting how that happened. You and your loved ones are safe. This Cancer energy. Hold your vision. Definitely. Communication is key. Yes. Step out of your comfort zone. Yes. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is the exact card that came to my mind, and I did not say it when I was talking about this card, and I even said you need, I don't remember it if I was able to word it in this exact way. But this card legit came out in my mind. And I even said something along the lines of, in order for your dreams to come true, you need to create a practical plan. I believe that I did even say practical plan, and it made me think of this card. So definitely this is reiterating that it's time for you to start making plans and putting those plans to practice in order for this to come true for you. But it's important, you're going to have to hold on to your vision. It might take some time. You're going to have to learn to know that you're safe, which is important. You're going to have to communicate what it is that you really want with the people around you. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone and not be afraid of what other people think. I saw 55-55. 5 is of change, you know. So you have to hold on to your vision. You have to create a practical plan. Never stop aiming towards your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and what it is that you want to do in your life. So, let's see, I'll pull a few more cards. Ooh, and then a whole bunch came out. Blue flame, connect to blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Okay. We have guidance. You are not alone. That is exactly what I said about your spirit guides. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. They're definitely with you. I mentioned that earlier as well. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. We mentioned that earlier. Blue star, follow the light of your inner compass. The blue star, it will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So follow your inner compass. You need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your dreams. You need to believe in yourself. So we had blue star and blue flame, which was underneath. And when I picked it up, it said surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. So, and then gratitude. Your reverse soul love shines through the miracles of life all around you. So of course we have to be grateful. I mentioned earlier in realizing, you know, what it is that you have versus what it is that you need. And I feel like it's important for us to always be grateful for what we have and to be grateful for the beautiful things, the blessings that are coming our way, even if we don't see them yet. They're still on their way. Technically, they are already ours, you know. Let's see. Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. And we mentioned that earlier as well. Leaving what does not resonate with you. Leave what does not serve you. And move forward. Cleansing. This is, to me, is bringing back up to our awareness of that cleansing energy that I feel like this really needs to happen. People, places, things, physical objects, memories, emotions. I did mention externally and internally as well. And it's not to validate myself. The reason why I say it is because it is in correspondence. It is the same message that we were saying earlier before any of these other cards came out. So what it is that it's the same message being reiterated. So how can that be denied? Like, you see me shuffling on camera. Courage. Be brave, be strong, believe. And we had the strength card in reverse. So this is definitely saying you have the strength, the courage, you have that within you. You have to believe it. Awareness. You have to be aware that it is within you. Wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. This is that feeling of the 7 of Cups in reverse. Remember? We talked about how this is like illusion and confusion, all of that stuff. And then underneath we have renewal, time to begin again, stronger, better. Definitely. I'm curious what's under that. Assertiveness. Rise up, stand stronger, and truth. Fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Definitely, we were talking about new life. We were talking about renewal, following your passion, following your dreams, and transformation. So there's a lot of cards that came out right now. Mystic Star, harmony in the home, and great friendships. Protection, we did have the card that your loved ones are protected. This one, that's Cancer card. Protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. With your spirit guides right there, right next to you all the time, of course you're protected. That's not even a question. Spirit, look at this shit. I was just talking about how close Spirit is to you and how it's no question that Spirit has your back and is protecting you. And look at the next card. Spirit. Really? This is fucking beautiful. I love this. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides, and you saw me shuffling. I didn't even see this card until after that. Spirit's with you strong, and whether you feel them there or not, they're with you. You cannot deny that. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean that they're not there. And, they're there. I looked up, I saw 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 22 seconds. Power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. We talked about cleansing, purifying. We now have been talking about protection. This reminds me of a treble clef, if that's relevant to any of you. If you're musicians or aspiring musicians, or, if someone or something came to mind after I said that, then that's something that could be relevant towards your dreams. Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Definitely. In order for us to create balance in our life, and in order for us to cut out the bullshit of the past, or, whatever is holding us back, we have to be honest with ourselves. It's the only way that we can face ourselves and face our past and face our truth, in order to release that and move forward with gratitude, and to continue to follow that inner guidance of Spirit. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Definitely, you have been wanting to create something. It's right there, it's around the corner for you, but you can't give up on it. And that's, I hope that you understand that. So to reiterate the messages of this reading today, to recap, definitely is crucial for us to focus on our health, internal and external health, to focus on cleansing and purifying the energy that is in our physical surrounding, our mental body, our physical body, our spiritual body, our emotional body. In all ways, it's important for us to find balance with nutrition, with feeding our spirit enough, feeding our body enough, feeding our, we need to sleep enough so we can have enough energy, in all of that. in order for us to, like 444, ground that, make it stable, and to move forward in regards to what it is that we have been dreaming about, what we have been wanting. It's right there, but we have to not be so heavily guarded and work on what it is that we need to work on in order to move forward and have the happiness, wow, that we seek. And look, here's justice again. In order to have the happiness that we seek and to celebrate. Wow. I didn't even go through these cards while we were doing the reading, but look, the sun is there under, the sun is not far away, is my point. So, I hope that this message, I saw 555, 5 is about change, so we have to remember to make changes in our life, and it fucking sucks sometimes, but it's necessary. And it's important for us to 606 to be loving and caring, and to remember to be in that vibration of love, because love is the highest vibration, fear is the lowest vibration. It is the exact opposite of love. And fear does cause a lot of other challenges, a lot of, hate, sorrow, greed, fear, jealousy, all this shit. So it's important for us to love ourselves and to share that love, to find balance within ourselves and our surroundings, and to move forward. So I hope these messages resonated. I wish you all the very best, always and forever. I would love to know if any card really spoke out to you, or anything. Let me know. I would love to hear about it. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope that this has brought some clarity. Thank you so much for being here. I really, truly, deeply appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and you guys just have to know that. I'm always so grateful, for your likes, and for your subscriptions. Thank you so much, and I would love to get to know you guys, my soul family. So if you'd like to chat, then feel free. And yeah, so I'll stop blabbing on. Love you guys. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.